All right, everybody, welcome back to the Aztec Rebuild Series here on NCAA 26. We are 3-0 going against the Washington State Cougars. They are 1-2, and it can seem like there's a chance for us to wipe these guys out, but you never know when it comes to college football. Anything can go wrong, anything can go absolutely right. So we have to stay diligent here, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can keep it rolling. One of the things I was thinking about, right, is we do have Osborne on the team with the current running back award winner, Willie Bunting. And I have to figure out how to mix these guys in right and figure out, am I going to be able to make both parties happy? The concern is Willie Bunting's got one more year. Osborne, I believe, has 2. If we decide to not let Willie Bunting play too much, there's a chance that could impact his potential draft prospects next year. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do here because I feel like our team is playing well despite us not having the caliber of players on the receiving side that we had last year. But I would say defensively, we look like an incredibly different team here. And I'm appreciative of that. Coach Sean Lewis ready to roll here at Washington State. Do that. Focus on alignment. Play your identity. Don't experiment. Reinforce who you are and how you win. So for us, we have to continue to just keep balling out the way we do. But again, this team's really been building itself up to an eventual, top 10 consistent player that throws it over the flats, gets it over to number 4, but he's tackled right at the line there. Coco Green playing some coverage. Watching through it here, I want to make sure we cover the flats on that. 26 in the backfield. Play action again. Looking around, sack right up the middle there is Marquez Washington. I mean, back-to-back play actions. I don't know if that's the call, but hey, you guys do you here. Let's see what we got. 3rd and 13. Looking around. We got the deep post out there eventually. Looking. Throws it. What a catch! The defense did not get to him. That was the issue right there. I expected pressure, and no one got there. Not good. Not a good sign right there for the Aztecs defense. As they just let these guys they took like 5 or 6 freaking seconds there to throw the pass. That's not great for us. Defense making some alignment here. Little RPO. Becky's there. Iki. He gets to it. No gain. Defense needs to again. We know it's a pass play. Get it together here. Cover 1 set. Watching the tight end. Did he catch that? How come my guy didn't jump? Oh my gosh, dude. I knew exactly the route he was running. Defense on the field still. He's going deep. 1-on-1. Oh, strong-headed. 2nd and 10. Boy, oh boy, we better get this right. Come on. 26 in the backfield there. Setting up the blitz. Pressure up the middle, and there's Washington again. 3rd and 18. This is what I want right here. We're sending the blitz. Looking around, pressure coming up the middle. Throws it over to number 80, and this time they get it done. Injury on the field. Denard Aviles, the running back, hurt on the play, but that is what I appreciate on that, as the Aztecs are able to finally get off the field. They shut that down right there. We're going to let the ball hit the end zone, and there you have it. We got ourselves a 1st and 10 here. There's Jalen Osborne ready to roll. Here we go. Shotgun split. Going for an outside zone there. Osborne just waiting patiently. He's going to get 2 on that. Come on. They're getting through. A gain of a yard there. Defense need to work through that. Third and 7. Slant, gets it over to Madden. Madden picks up the first down. So the Aztecs continue the drive here. Connor Jurgensen so far has got 7 picks. 7 touchdowns. But it's been Abreu so far this year, who's played very solid for us. I like what I'm seeing. Let's hope we can keep it rolling here. Second and 6 here. 4:05 left here in the first quarter. Gets the slant, and there goes Moser getting that first down. The drive stays alive. They're coming out that forward wide. This is where the base ends up being very solid for us. Kind of keeping it going there. Keeps his feet under him. Egwabwiki over the middle gets that 6-yard gain. The drive keeps rolling here. 2:50 left here. Looks like the Cougars are staying close to the line there. There it is. Osborne 1-1. He couldn't juke him. I thought he had that safety there. He did not get it done. There goes our dog here, Willie Bunting. One of the best in the game here. I mean, he's taking a back seat, but as we move further into this season, you never know. You know, we might have to start splitting it up a little bit. Trying to get Osborne, going where we can. You have to respect the fact that we wanted to bring him here on the transfer, and got it. 1:30 left here in the first. Good blocks there. There goes Osborne. Coming up the middle of the field. First and goal at the 8. 4 for 30 right there. Let's see what you can do. 58 seconds left here. He's rolling out. Just trying to move upfield. No, not much. Second and goal. I mean, I technically could have got that. He just played patiently here. The defense is adjusting. Right over the middle. Tommy, baby! Touchdown! San Diego State. So far this year, he's got 16 receptions for 191 yards. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, with the kind of way that we play football, like that right there, a 6-minute drive, we are going to play hard-nosed more than anything else. Our goal is to just put a hurting on a team, make them pay when they give us the ball. They might be able to hold the ball a little longer than us at times, but can you do it consistently against us? That's where we're at with it. Number 32, Coco Green hanging on for dear life. Gets that done there. We're looking at a end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, San Diego State 7, Washington State 0.
video might have cut off, so I apologize for that. But you got to see some of the game without me talking. Maybe that's not bad there. Here goes Drugsma with a chance to return. He'll be down at the 24. 7-0 right now. The Aztecs will be playing way more methodical. And when you play against teams that may not be the best, you have to think about just sticking with the basics here. And the reason why is if you decide to try to get crazy and like, I only want to go for trick plays and experimenting, you can get caught up and you can get lost. So you want to just kind of stick with what you can do and work through it. But looks like the Cougars are playing really close to the line. They're expecting just plays, quick shots here for their quarterback. Might have to work through it here. Empty bench set. Who's that? On the money! Abreu dropped it! Jurgensen put it on the spot there. Now let's see if the defense can get back at it, as they've already accumulated 3 freaking sacks. Oh, what a play right there by Centeno! He's having to play special teams right now, as you know, the DB group is kind of set so far this year. But I like it so far. The RPO action. Winthrop getting through, and he causes a 2-yard loss. Love what I'm seeing so far. I mean, we're playing a lot of man coverage here, right? Testing that out, trying to see what we can do there. Throws it on the cross. First catch in a minute for these Cougars here. Now the defense trying to lock it in here. 3rd and 2. Looking, he's in trouble, and there's another sack. Levi Abel, the tight end, hurt again. But the defense, Brian Townsend coming in hot, shutting him down. The QB has nowhere to go. And he tends to, it's looking like he's a first read kind of guy. And we're able to just kind of get through that, anticipate it and knock it through. But let's see if our offense can get through it. Barco on the outside there. Somebody could get open here. They're cover 2, but it's like a weird one. Right up the middle is Osborne. Osborne with the big reception out of the backfield. And we got a 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. That is the kind of play you love to see right there. Big catch. And the Aztecs are knocking on the door immediately here. 5:40 left here in the half. Inside split. There goes Osborne running the 3-yard gain there. Doesn't seem like a lot, but again, it's about continuing to put pressure on this offense. On this defense to keep it rolling. Hands it off. Osborne trying to find a little bit of room. He gets like 2 or 3. They're going to give us 3 there. 3rd and 4. Again, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it'll add up. We got Price on the field now. Let's see if we can get this done. Empty bench set. Crowd getting loud here. Mesh works out as they were running man coverage. There goes Price bullying the DB. And we got 1st and goal at the freaking 4. Jurgensen setting up here. 3:50 left here in the half. Taking our time. The 0-1 trap there. Osborne taking a hit by number 1. And it's 2nd and goal here at the 3. So they're anticipating. I like this here. Inside zone, baby! Touchdown, San Diego State. We put Osborne on the board right there, and he's got 41 yards and a tutty. I'm wondering if what I can do is maybe put in Willie Bunting to back him up. And we might have to go running back fresh on the auto sub sliders so we can kind of get him going. I want to try to keep mixing it up there. We got 2 legit running backs. Technically, I think we got 3. I want to get them open there. Look at that. That outside receiver is getting double teamed. 32 gets 6 on that. And they want to find a way to get through this here. they can put some points on the board, this is going to be a nice little thing. But look at that. Delayed handoff, 93. Dakota Sneed is back there before they can even freaking breathe. And we are looking at, folks, a pretty good opportunity here. 3rd and 8. And it's a 2-minute warning. Somebody better get it figured out here. I like this like half zone, half man coverage here. We're anticipating pass. Shotgun split set. Looking around. Got room. And he tried to go. He couldn't. That back shoulder throw, he's got to have momentum to run towards the freaking sideline. He didn't have any. We're going to call a timeout here to see if we can add a couple more points before the end of the half. Here goes Droogsma ready to roll. And he turned on the boosters, but it was a little too late there. 1st and 10. See what you can do here. Jurgensen ready to roll. Egwabwiki is the one who's going to be available on a fade potentially. I'd like to try that out. He's going deep to Egwabwiki, and it's picked off at the 4. Oh my gosh, Egwabwiki didn't even try, dude. That's the kind of throw right there where if you could catch that or make it work, you're talking about getting a chance to be a dog, dude. That is a freaking highlight that a NFL team will never freaking forget. Bad decision there. We're just going to let them play it now. We're going to hand it off to 32. 32 can't get through, and it's 3rd and 4. We're going to call our second timeout there. Jurgensen threw it up, man. I don't know if it was his fault, man. I feel like we had that. 1:04 left here in the half. Got room. Oh, I thought he overthrew it. And there goes Washington State taking advantage of us, calling the timeout there. I don't know if they're going to run it. If they do, I'm going to anticipate pass here real quick. They're going for straight verts. He's throwing it. And it's picked up by Ian Strong. There you go. San Diego State fights back. There you go. Ian Strong getting it done. So now the Aztecs get the ball here. Take our time. Let's see if we can get something going. Gets it to Abreu. Abreu fighting through. Not much there. Making some adjustments. We got 30 seconds left. Gets it over to Osborne. He's got so much room down the left side. Stiff arms number 9. Goes out of bounds at the 48. And the Aztecs are looking at a big possibility here. Abreu coming out with a fade, but it depends. If that safety pulls out on the right side, we have a shot up the middle. But Jurgensen's just going to take it. Slides. It's called timeout. Last timeout called. Not necessarily a great play there, but you get a couple yards, and maybe we could see some big things here. I'd like to do this waggle for Abreu. Nope, they're looking for it. Looking around. Oh, he had Egwabwiki. He just kind of got smoked there. 14 seconds left. Let's see what you can do. Coming out of the backfield. Call that an out route. Enough for a first down. 9 seconds left. Now can Lichtensteiger put it through the uprights? Hold is good. Kick is on the money, baby! Aztecs are up 17-0. That's the kind of stuff you love to see there. We're just going to kick a sky kick here, try to draw some clock. Number 4. Looking for some room. 3 seconds left. They're going for the Hail Mary. I'm going to try to freaking attack. One around. Hits him! Picked off by Bridges! Bridges has some room there. He's going to be sacked. Tackled at the 34. But that's a nice feeling right there. As they only sent 4. And they got to the QB. We head to the second half, folks. Aztecs up 17-0. And you can't complain. We got 130 yards and 55 yards rushing, 10 first downs, no penalties. It's been that kind of game today. And we get a shot at the ball here to start the half. You gotta love it. Here we go. Droogsma with the chance to return. Nice cut right there. Droogsma will get a couple there. Outside zone here. Here goes Osborne. Osborne gets the first down. We'll take it. 10-20 left here in the third quarter. There's Osborne again. Plenty of room down the left side. Jukes breaks the tackle down at the 38. 11 for 80 right there. There goes Willie Bunting onto the field now. 9:40 left here in the third. Pushing out. Big jet sweep, halfback dive. Willie Bunting getting a yard or two. 2nd and 9. Not the craziest. It's okay. 9:05 left here in the third quarter. Right up the middle. He overshot it. I mean, dog, you had that play. Jurgensen's just kind of letting the ball sail on him. Got to get a little better than that. I think Wubwiki's the guy I'd like to hit for the first down. Jurg got hit. 4th and 9. 54-yarder here for Lichtensteiger. And he's got the leg! And it's through! 54-yard field goal! Lichtensteiger getting it done. And we got ourselves a nice little situation here, folks. 8:55 left. Big hit by number 86. All right, we have a 20-0 lead here. Can they stick with it? Pistol set. Hands it off. Snead in his face. Oh, Marquez Washington in his face right there. Sticking to this man coverage. Looking through it. Throws it underneath. 83 with the catch on that delayed mesh. Now we're looking at 7:40 left here. Delayed handoff. 26 trying to fight through. Look at that. He fought through everybody. I got to respect that. The freshman, Sergio Rocker, just tried to run through 3 guys, and he was able to stick with it. It's a punt scenario, but that's a really good effort play right there. There goes Droogsma fighting to the 47. And you keep it rolling here. Third quarter, 7 minutes left. Droogsma with an outside zone, and they were sticking with it, right? Look at that kind of defense. They were anticipating that kind of play there. Now, are we able to kind of make it work? I mean, you don't want to stop giving the play up to to Osborne, but look at that. Oh my gosh, Osborne's got the speed, taking it down the sideline. He's going to be down at the 9-yard line. But Osborne's getting so much room. Billy Bunting back in now. He's only touched the ball 2 times, I think, today. Hands it off, and Willie Bunting able to get a couple. 2nd and goal there. See what you got here. Oh, back shoulder to Moser. Touchdown, San Diego State. This is the kind of stuff, man. I'm telling you. This is the kind of stuff you love to see. Hold is good. Kicking's good! And the Aztecs have a 27-0 lead here with 5:18 left in the fourth. More than likely, folks, I'm going to try to put in some backups or some other players here as far as the running back. I need to get Willie Bunting some more reps. I think it's only fair there. 1st and 10 at the 25 here. They're going to hand it off in 32, trying to run. He's met right there by Hayden. We're going 4:45 left here in the third quarter. 26 in the backfield. They're looking around. Hits a check down there. Good tackle by the defense. Now it's 3rd and 2. Can Washington find their way to a freaking first down? Got the out route. He's going to throw it to the flats. Bad decision! Brian Townsend's hurt on the play, but that linebacker, Chadu Biki, has been a dog today. And with 4 minutes left in this third quarter, you know, we'll rock the starters one more time, but I can see myself putting in some of the other guys. 1st and 10 here. Let's make it work. A little play action. First play, right? We've been doing a lot of run plays on the first play. Let's try a little play action here, see if they're going to bite. Gets it to Abreu, out route, hangs on to it, gets a yard. Not a spectacular play, but you make it work here. Calming the team down. Motioning Barcow. Gets it to Barcow. Gets like 6, 3rd and 3. Doesn't seem like a lot, but again, right, it's about setting up this team here. RPO to Egbobwiki. Egbobwiki gets the first down. 202 yards. 2 tutties, 1 pick today. I don't think that was his fault, though. There goes Osborne. Osborne fights for the first. He gets it done. Man, I don't know what you want to do with this guy, man. He's killing it. Now we're going to jet sweep to that same side here. Osborne gets a yard or 2. 2nd and 8. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. See who gets open here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he pulled back. What a slide dog. Washington trying to get off the field here on 3rd and 8. Over 2. Throws it to Osborne. Oh, picked up. Are you kidding me? Picked up by number 0. We got trouble here. There's a chance for a pick 6. He's not going to get there. Eastman's not going to get. Oh my gosh. Washington State scores on a pick 6. That SOB's got a red house call? That's insane, bro. Wow. So Washington State, they have 2 picks this game, one of which puts some points on the board for the first time today for Washington. San Diego State better get their crap together there. Goes Juzma running through special teams, and this is where I want to start looking at bringing in some other guys. Not Willie's yet, but I mean, I might throw in the Rook. I mean, I want to see what we got here. Let's go over to the 3rd down back. Osborne. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. What is it? Oh, he's redshirted. Oh yeah, we redshirted him. I am cool with Osborne, but maybe throw Drugsma into let Osborne be that 3rd down. Barco is fine. Power back is Bunting. Slot receiver Abreu. Look at that. We don't have enough wide receivers to... What are we doing here, man? Why is Egbabwiki playing slot? I don't want to do that. I want to get my other guys going. So, 1st and 10 here. We got Willie's in the backfield now with Bunting. Trying to see what we got there. Sees the heir apparent. Willie Bunting fighting against his own O-line. They did not go anywhere there. No gain. 7 seconds left here. We'll just let the clock run out, folks. I just want to mix it up here. See what we can do. 27-7. Heading into the 4th. Not a bad game so far for us. We've been playing pretty well, and we've had a great time of possession against this Washington State team. See what we got in this young buck here in Willie's, right? We don't necessarily mean he's going to take over immediately for Jurgensen. Jurgensen is a sophomore, but you want to see what you got. Like, if your guy's throwing consistent picks, you got to see if you can get something else done. And this defense that they're playing seems to be honing in on some of the plays that we normally run. But O-line's holding up. Gets it to Manning, who gets the first down. And the drive stays alive, baby. Willie Bunting in the backfield here. Let's see what that DB does on the slot. There's Willie, patiently waiting. Breaking through one player, gets 4. Thing that I appreciated from Willie Bunting is that he was a grinder. He doesn't have any abilities other than just, hey, sticking to it. But man, oh man, does that put so much pressure on a defense. When you just keep getting slammed over and over, like Marshawn Lynch said, over and over and over and over and over and over again, is he gonna keep getting up? We'll see. He gets 2 on that. Right, they're bringing in Droogsma for the first time today in the backfield. We want to see what he's got. They're in a 2-4 mug. This is a great opportunity to run up the middle. There it is. Droogsma, though, gets like 3rd and 4 there. And Willie's back there saying, dude, this is not great. I'd love to see our guys kind of play that better, but throws it to the flats, gets it to Egbabwiki. He gets the hard first down. We keep it rolling. You don't quit, man. Draw on the clock here against Washington State. One trap, and there goes Willie Bunting getting the first down. This is what I'm talking about, bro. He's not gonna kill you with speed. He's not gonna kill you with freaking crazy moves. He's just gonna run the ball. No gain on that. 2nd and 10. They're anticipating us to run the ball, so they can get Bunting out of the backfield. It's pretty nice. Picked off! Washington State does it again. Willies can't do it. Injury on the field. Mitchell Trufant, O-lineman, hurt on the play. Now the defense has to get out there here after back-to-back drives with picks. Now so much time is taken off the field. You have to wonder when you decide to become a little bit more one-dimensional, because you gotta. And I think they're approaching that soon. Look at that, he overshot the tight end. Defense stuck with their coverages. And we got 3rd and 2. When the defense is out there, man, they're getting it done. 5:22 left here in the 4th. I'm anticipating a pass. Gonna run it. Oh, what a dead leg! 32 was caught back there, and we screwed that up. Insane. Insane. See what we got here. Blitz coming through. There goes Beakey. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 here. 4:40. See what we can do. We called the timeout just to give ourselves a little break. We want our defense to be on par with it. Throws it to the flats, and look at that DB, that linebacker right there. He is playing lights out today. They keep throwing to the flats, and they're just getting smoked. Trying to work through it there. Going deep. Hayden's on him. No good. Hayden playing legit right now on defense. Playing incredible coverage here. And now the defense trying to make adjustments there. Whoa! What a play by freaking number 69! Our edge rusher, I think that's Townsend. Oh my gosh. That might be Coco Green. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, he killed that man. Here goes Osborne. Playing that 3rd down back, and he hits the hundo mark. That's what we wanted there. 3:20 left here.
Here we go.
You're working through it. Outside zone there. Bunting trying to cut back. Not much room there. And we're just trying to chew the clock where we can, right? We don't want to be too stupid here. Like, the more we give Washington a stance. Gets the RPO, and number 0. You read that like a book. Clock is ticking. Just going to get this to the 2-minute warning potentially. That'll allow us to just kind of play this out here. Don't be stupid. Just win the game, right? They're a 1-2 team. We're a 3-0 team. We won in a way that, we got to be careful. Turnovers are crazy, but nice throw to Egwabwiki. He's going to jump into the end zone, baby. Touchdown, his 2nd of the game. Great route run by the tight end. And that's the issue right there. Washington State's just been getting lulled to sleep right now, which is just runs 2 yards, 4 yards. And they finally play a little further back, and Jabari Egwabwiki makes them pay. Good throw right there by the young quarterback. And
The kicker is on for the extra.
we got ourselves a 34-7 game. Again, these games allow us, right, to dominate the way we should. I mean, we're an 18th ranked team in the nation for a reason, and having the overall that we've now grown to, it's really great to see. So, can't complain. You keep it moving. 1:51 left here in the 4th. Hands it off. And they're just kind of running the ball. They just want to get the hell out of here. It looks like they are done. We didn't do anything stupid to them. We just tried to play smart and play solid football, and we did it today. I really can't complain how this looks today. It was a good game across all parts of the team. Throws it over to 83, who keeps his legs moving, goes out of bounds, stops the clock. I mean, you don't want to stop the clock, man. See what you got here. 1:11 left here in the 4th. Hands it off, 32 cutting up. Good tackle there by number 10. They get 5 there. Clock is running now. Just don't get burned over the top. Slant, 83, trying to spin. He'll get down at the 48. Defense just playing back, letting them do what they want to do. Just don't let them get the big play. Don't let them get a touchdown here with 20 seconds left. Nice catch right there. Number 4 hangs on to it. He gets 5. And that should do it right there. Defense should be good to go. Throws it underneath. Good tackle there by Aiden, and that will do it, folks. The San Diego State Aztecs go up to 4-0. Can't complain right there. Washington State, their team overall has not been doing so well. From an overall standpoint, they were solid initially, but the transfer portal has really created a leak on a lot of programs, right? The amount of NIL money that's out there is rough. Jurgensen still played pretty solid, 16 for 23, but those 2 picks were not great. Willie's 4 for 6, a touchdown and a pick. I'm happy about that. Willie's is a sophomore as well, so another youngster on that team, just kind of chilling. Osborne 15 for 109, Bunting 10 for 35. 6 broken tackles by Willie Bunting, though. How insane is that? Receiving 5 for 53 for Egbabwiki. Osborne 5 for 109. So this dude got 109 yards rushing and 109 yards passing. This guy's all about symmetry. Blocking, no sacks given up. Defensively, 9 tackles there. You got 3 TFLs for Beaky. Washington as well, but he also brought in 2 sacks. Townsend had 2 sacks there. I think Coco Green is number 69. He hit that dude. That was crazy. 2 picks, one by the Sam linebacker, Jeray Bridges, and the other by Strong. A pass deflection by Coco Green. Strong getting it done. Love it, man. Love, love, love. So we're still fighting for some prospects here. I'd like to see if we can get that going there. It looks like championship contender is on the bar here for us. If he can come out on that, that'd be straight. We're the number 2 team for him, for Troy Atwell, a right edge rusher. And this is where you just want to see if you can kind of get the buy-in here on the hometown hero. Use your points where you can. T. Butler, we're right behind Texas Tech. So, I mean, we're doing the right things there. I just don't know if the sway, right? So it says, if successful, this will add your chosen ideal pitch as the recruit's ideal pitch for your school only. Easier to sway when part of the proposed pitch matches the recruit's ideal pitch. The concern with that is, I don't know if we're going to have enough to sway him. I mean, but I'm going to try. I mean, if we can do that, maybe a part of a soft sell, that might work right there. So it's this one right here. So if we can get him on that, and then in the soft sell, try to combine some of the good stuff that we got. So coach stability and playing time. I can find that. Coach stability, playing time is an A. Pro potential is a D. Is there a way to get stability? Playing time is nice. I don't know if we can get... Yeah, it's tough. I think that's the option right there, because 2 of those things are about it. I mean, if I could get stability on top of it, I mean, that one's not bad. It's just, I would love to have 2 A's if possible. And that could work right there. So we're going to try that out. Campus personality. You know, looks like the fullback is all about us. Looks like the right tackle is all about us right now. I don't think you want to stop that. I don't think there's an opportunity to increase it yet. We're heading into, oh, look at this. It says complimentary visit, but then we're going to try to move him this one. And what is he like? He is championship contender, so we emphasize that. Let's see what we got there. Looks like Jabu Ojeda, a 5-star recruit out of Illinois, loves us. That would be great to get him. Mo Banogu is not too bad. We actually have room right here to spend some points on him. Want to keep that lead going where you can. Spillman's all about us right now. Don't really think we need to do much there. I think what we can do is maybe change that a little bit. Looks like we got a bunch of complimentary things that set up. So Earl Spillman, that's a big recruiting situation right there, folks. We screw that up, we are in trouble. I don't like that. I think we continue to send the house there. Don't screw that up. I do want to look at that 4-star recruit if possible, but looks like Kelvin Kronk feeling good with us. And it looks like Morgan Stewart is loving us right now. He likes it, but guess what? We have room to put on the freaking full assault here. This is what I'd like to do. People like the stability and the play style. You put that up, you allow that to work there. And the hope is that you can kind of keep that pressure going. I mean, Cornell Marvin loves us. He's supposed to go on a visit there when we play against Duke. So a lot is on the freaking mind here. Kelvin Kronk, he's got the lead. Let's go ahead and just put the full frontal assault on him. Get him going. And it looks like, folks, we're about to have probably the best recruiting class we have had in a very long time now. Do we want to add anybody else to the list? I mean, there's a couple teams that are players that are out there that we are in trouble. And you look at some of these guys, like I think I was looking at Khaled. I preferred Rawls when it came down to it. There's just not enough room there to really mess with it. Now there was a CB there, and I just don't think we had enough in the tank for that. I mean, these are all the recommended guys. It says we need a guard. I'd rather go any state, because when you get a chance to see any state, then you potentially get a chance to see the best that are out there, and it doesn't look like there's any guards out there. We need a outside linebacker. A lot of these recruits not necessarily out there. It looks like there's just a bunch of 3-stars. I mean, that's not bad, but there's some pretty big dogs out there. But let's just go one at a time, right? I want to just see what the scouting will look like. So we don't necessarily have to go for these guys now. We can use the additional points we have to work through it. But next game is against Texas Tech, folks. Very good team. They always give us problems. Like I said, what I wanted to do here on the auto subs, because we currently have it set up to custom. What I want to do now is keep it fresh. That's what I want to do. I want to keep it fresh. Allow us to bring Bunting into the fold a little bit more now, because I want to keep these guys fresh along the way. The conference rankings for us still showing us as solid. We are 17th ranked now in the nation. USC at the top of the list. Ohio State, Auburn. You got Michigan and Texas rounding out the top 5. And then you're looking at some pretty good ones here. UCLA, Boise State, they move up to 20. They beat Western Michigan 35-24. They're going against Colorado State later today, but they're growing into a solid group. You know, everybody's all about it, man. Some pretty interesting players, teams kind of moving up, and we're kind of shaking it the way we need to. Conference standings should have us behind Boise State. Nope, they have us above Boise State. Love that. We have an additional game, and we already got more points that, additional game. Oh man, that's kind of interesting there. Interesting. I don't think we have anything recruited yet, so you work through it. The Heisman watch is there. I don't know if there's anybody on our team that's really Heisman worthy. Looks like you got a sophomore that's in the mix here. Kind of crazy, but you make it work, folks. Looking forward to the next one. That'll do it for us today. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. Y'all have yourself a good one, and as always, let's go Aztecs.